Hi, I'm Stephen Walker.
I'm Ashley Walker, and this is Word on the Street.
In today's programme, the world of work. We've got our hands full helping a friend in a cafe.
Hi, can I take your order?
But managing the cafe turns out to be a real challenge.
Stephen?
Don't worry, it's all under control. Where are my food orders? And we get some tips from a successful young British businessman.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi and welcome to the programme. We both enjoy our work. As actors, we're always doing something different.
Yeah, you know, acting in the theatre or filming something for TV.
Yes, every working day is different. There's plenty of variety.
And variety, or using different materials, is important when you're learning. It makes things more interesting. Don't forget, you can follow each programme on our website. The address is here on the screen. And something to look out for? What does the first customer in the cafe order?
This week I took Ashley out for a really nice lunch.
Coffee.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi guys, great to see you.
Good to see you. We thought we'd come and try out your new place.
Ah, it's good.
Have you got a table for two?
Yeah, sure. Over there.
Perfect, thanks.
I'll be with you in a minute.
This looks great. Thank you, Stephen.
Ashley's been working harder recently, so I've invited her out for lunch.
He doesn't usually take me out for lunch.
Okay, come on. What shall we have?
Oh, I don't know. It all looks delicious. Maybe some soup. That looks so good.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Listen, sorry to ask this, but can you do me a favour?
Sure, of course. What is it?
We've almost run out of coffee. I need to go to the supermarket to buy some more. I need someone to look after the place while I'm away. Would you mind?
Help out in the cafe? Well, I suppose so, if you're really stuck.
It's pretty quiet today. You probably won't have to do anything.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
It won't be for very long. Just 10 minutes. I've just got to pop out to the supermarket.
Don't worry about it, Tristan. Look, there aren't many people here. We'll keep an eye on everything.
Great, thanks guys. Oh, by the way, the cook's gone home sick, so if anyone orders any food, you can take care of things. Great, thanks guys. See you later. Bye.
This is going to be fun. How about you take the orders in the cafe and I'll be in the kitchen?
Are you sure, Stephen?
It'll be fine. I'll go make a start in the kitchen. You bring the orders to me.
Okay. Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, can I have a cheese sandwich and a green salad, please?
No problem. And what would you like?
I'd like some carrot cake and a cup of tea, please.
I've got that. It shouldn't be long. Stephen? Are you okay, Stephen? What's going on?
Oh, don't worry, it's all under control. Where are my food orders?
Let me see. 1 cheese salad, 1 carrot sandwich, and a green tea, I think.
Okay, I've got that. Cheese, carrot, tea, coming up.
Hi. Could I have a coffee? Coffee.
And I think I'll have the tomato soup, please.
Tomato soup. Coming up.
Hi, what would you like?
Excuse me, we've been waiting for ages. Where's our food?
I'm really sorry. I'm sure it won't be long. I'll go and see how the chef's doing. Stephen!
Oh, I'm going as fast as I can. Here you are, a cheese sandwich, a green salad, a carrot cake and a cup of tea.
Are you sure that's right, Stephen? Wasn't it cheese salad, a green tea and a carrot sandwich? Oh, I can't remember now. I'm sure this is all wrong.
Oh, all right. Sorry for the delay. Cheese sandwich and a green salad.
Thank you.
And carrot cake and a cup of tea?
That's for me.
There you are. Enjoy your food.
Hi Ashley, hi Stephen.
Hi.
Hi, Tristan.
Sorry I've been so long, there are queues in the supermarket. I've got the coffee, I'll put it in the kitchen.
Don't worry, I'll put that in the kitchen for you.
The customers look happy.
Oh, we did okay. I thought it was going to be a lot harder.
You guys really did do a good job. I really appreciate it. The thing is, if you're interested,
Interested in what?
well, you know my dad, you remember him, don't you? Well, he's got this little business and he needs a little bit of help.
That sounds great, Tristan. We'd love to help out. Ashley, I think we should be going.
Nice to see you, Tristan. Bye. We'll be back later to see how we got on, but first of all, let's go through all of that with our English language expert, Rob from the British Council. Hello, Rob.
Hi, Ashley. Was there a problem in the kitchen?
Oh, don't worry. Everything was under control.
That's exactly what Stephen said. Watch.
Are you okay, Stephen? What's going on?
Oh, don't worry. It's all under control. Where are my food orders?
It's all under control. If everything is under control, there are no problems and everything is fine.
It wasn't really under control.
No, I didn't think so. It's interesting, isn't it, that we say under control. I've talked to you before about how we use prepositions. The one I noticed a lot this time was out. Have a look at these.
Ashley's been working harder recently, so I've invited her out for lunch.
He doesn't usually take me out for lunch.
It won't be for very long, just 10 minutes. I've just got to pop out to the supermarket.
Ashley and Stephen went out for lunch and Tristan had to pop out to the supermarket. When you pop out, you go out just for a short time. So out there really means not at home. When you go out for dinner, you don't eat at home. Look at another two examples.
We thought we'd come and try out your new place. That sounds great, Tristan. We'd love to help out.
Try out.
And help out. We'd love to help out.
And are they, what do we call them? Phrasal verbs?
No, they're not phrasal verbs because the preposition out doesn't change the meaning of the verb. We wanted to try out your new restaurant is really just the same as we wanted to try your new restaurant.
So why do we say out then?
Just because. We do that in English. We like to use prepositions sometimes, even when we don't really need them. But watch this one. This one is different.
We've almost run out of coffee. I need to go to the supermarket to buy some more.
Tristan said, we've almost run out of coffee. Now that one is a phrasal verb, run out of. What does it mean?
Well, if you run out of something, you use it all up. You don't have any of it left.
That's right. So out of changes the meaning of run. So it is a phrasal verb.
Yeah, I get it.
We know phrasal verbs can be tricky, but there's nothing to be scared of. Anyway, we can't look at a restaurant without talking about some restaurant English. Let's have a look.
Have you got a table for two?
Yeah, sure. Over there.
So there's the first thing you ask in a restaurant. Have you got a table for two? Next.
Hi, can I take your order?
I'd like some carrot cake and a cup of tea, please.
Then the waiter or waitress will ask, can I take your order? Or are you ready to order?
And then you say what you want. Can I have a salad? Or I'd like some cake, please.
That's right. And then eventually the waiter or waitress brings you your food.
And carrot cake and a cup of tea?
That's for me.
There you are. Enjoy your food.
Enjoy your food.
I'm sure they did in the end.
Situations like that in a restaurant are quite easy for you because if you learn just a few expressions, they're enough to order a meal and get what you want every time.
Great.
And just one more thing I want to look at. Watch this.
Sorry to ask this, but can you do me a favour?
Sure. Of course. What is it?
What did Tristan ask you?
He asked us to look after the cafe.
Yeah, and then he said, can you do me a favour? That's a nice way to ask someone to do something to help you. Can you do me a favour?
Well, can you do me a favour, Rob, and come and talk to us again a bit later?
Sure.
Thank you. Now it's time for our weekly quiz, Streetwise.
If your boss tells you you're sacked, what does this mean? You're getting a pay rise, you're losing your job, or you're moving to a new office.
Did you get that? Stay watching to find out the answer later in the programme. For many of us, work means being employed by a company or an organisation. Others may decide they want to work for themselves. But how hard is it to start your own business? Joe's been to meet a young British entrepreneur to get some tips.
Golf is a sport played all over the world. But wherever you are, after you've hit your shot, there can be a long walk to go and get your ball. But now, there's a new way to get around the golf course. You just hop on, and I'll see you down there. This simple idea to make a small and lightweight golf cart which will fold and fit in the boot of the car was invented by a British engineering student. Now, just a few years later, the Rolly Golf is being sold around the world. That student inventor is now an international businessman. Hello.
Hello.
And the winner of several Young Entrepreneur Awards. So Arnold, how did you come up with the idea?
Rolly Golf's idea came up at university when I was studying design, and we took that design to a golf course and discovered there was a niche in the market.
So you actually stole some before you'd even built them?
Yes, we created one Rolly Golf, and on the basis of one Rolly Golf we built many for clients.
And do you still play golf?
It's my major passion in life.
Well, let's go.
Let's do it.
Arnold is one of thousands of young people in Britain with ideas for a new business. One famous businessman who helps young people get started is Sir Richard Branson. He was once in Arnold's position, facing the same challenges as a young entrepreneur. Now, he's the head of the massive Virgin Group, which includes mobile phone, media and travel companies. They sponsor Virgin Pioneers, which was set up to support young business people. So Richard, as a businessman, what was it like for you when you started?
It's difficult. You know, 45 years ago when I started off in business, the word entrepreneur didn't really exist. So for many years, all that really mattered was the word survival. And I sort of threw myself in the deep end and had to fight to survive. And I suppose was lucky to survive, and lucky that Virgin, you know, grew into the company it has today.
Do you think it's a good time to start a business in Britain?
I think it's a great time to start a business anywhere in the world. If you know, what is a business? A business is just coming up with an idea that's going to make a positive difference to other people's lives. If you've got an idea like that, you know, just do it.
Other young pioneers gave their advice too.
My top tips for young entrepreneurs all over the world are to believe in yourself, be passionate about your idea. If you have a dream, you have to do everything in your power to make that happen.
Surround yourself with people that can help lift you and your business higher.
Meet as many people as you can, talk to as many people as you can.
Just get started as soon as possible. Start small, but do get started.
Arnold wanted to produce his golf cart in Britain. This was difficult because a lot of companies these days manufacture their products in East Asia, especially China. Arnold's company now make around 50 of his products every single month, and many of the parts are handmade in this small workshop in South London. Can I come in? Michael Winch cuts and shapes many of the parts for the cart in his workshop.
What we do is we receive a piece of raw material and machine it and we make it into something which is more valuable than the original piece of material.
So it sounds like a lot of hard work, but do you enjoy it?
It's great fun, yeah.
Arnold's invention is now legal on the roads in Britain, so I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow one to get home. See ya!
And if you'd like more help with the language you heard there, you can go to our website. The address is on the screen.
This is Word on the Street.
Still to come in the programme, we take on a new job and I have to bring in the customers. Is my marketing working?
And have you worked it out yet? Stay watching to find out the answer to Streetwise.
Work plays an important role in our lives and the job market is changing fast. Young people today need to keep up with the latest technology, learn new skills or even move to find their ideal job. In this week's Seat on the Street, we ask our expert how the world of work is changing.
Welcome to Seat on the Street. Please identify yourself.
My name is Justin Rowlatt and I'm a presenter in business and economics for the BBC.
What changes are taking place in the global job market?
Well, the big trend in the global job market has in fact been unemployment, because the financial crisis meant a contraction of the world economy, and that meant lots of people found it hard to find work, and particularly young people. And unemployment among young people is a real problem. Because they haven't got experience in the job market, it can be very hard for them to find work, even after being unemployed for a relatively short time. So the big focus for governments where there's been youth unemployment is to get young people back into work.
How can governments create jobs?
There are a few things that governments can do. They can, for example, reduce interest rates. So hopefully companies will borrow money and invest in their businesses, and that will create employment. Governments can also spend money themselves, build roads and railways and that kind of thing, and try and stimulate the economy that way. But it can be very hard to get your economy growing when everyone else around you is in recession, because it means there isn't a demand for the things that your economy makes from countries around you.
What are the long-term trends in employment?
Some trends seem very likely to continue, one of which is the process of migration from rural areas to cities and people getting jobs in factories which pay them higher wages. Now, if people have higher wages, they're likely to have a bit of spare money to spend. They might want to buy a cup of coffee when they finish work. They might want to get their hair cut. So we're likely to see at the same time a growth in the service sector as well.
Thank you for taking part in Seat on the Street.
It's been my pleasure.
OK, let's go back and see how we got on. Remember, Tristan had asked us for more help.
And we didn't know what to expect.
And something to look out for. What does Ashley do to get more customers?
It's so nice to be here in Brighton. Tristan told us to be here at 10 o'clock, right?
Yes, he said 10.
What was the name of the place?
It says here, Mr. Whippy Brighton. I guess it's a cafe here on the seafront, near the pier. That's what it says here.
Oh, Ashley.
Amazing! An ice cream van!
Isn't it brilliant? I've always wanted to spend the day in an ice cream van, Ash. Just think, all the ice cream you can eat. It's going to be great.
Stephen, we're here to help out. We're here to help Tristan's dad sell the ice cream, not eat it all ourselves. This must be the ice cream making machine. What do you think, Stephen?
That's right. Let's make some ice cream. This is going to be so much fun. First, get a cone. Then pull this lever. There you are, my first ice cream. Mmm. Delicious.
Well, Stephen, now what? It doesn't look like there are many people around. When I was a kid, I always dreamed of having my own ice cream van.
This is fantastic, but there's something missing.
there's a customer coming.
Okay, I'll handle this. Hello, how can I help
there. Do you sell burgers?
you? No, this is an ice cream van.
Do you sell hot dogs?
No, this is an ice cream van.
Do you sell popcorn?
No. Would you like an ice cream?
Don't like ice cream.
It doesn't look like we're going to sell any ice cream today. We need to get some customers. Someone must want an ice cream. I know. I'm going to see if I can get some people to come and buy some ice cream.
I'm going to invent some new ice cream flavours. I think people want something different.
How are you going to do that?
Look, we can add sweets, create new flavours. We can come up with something different.
I'm going to do some marketing. You know, do some promotion so people know we're here. How many ice creams have you sold, Stephen? Is my marketing working?
Ah, well, look at these. Here are my new inventions.
You are joking.
No. And look at the amazing double-ended ice cream with 2 cones.
Oh, look, there's a customer coming our way. I think they must have seen my sign.
I'd like an ice cream, please.
Ah, can I interest you in any of our new flavours? There are lots of different kinds, as you can see.
No thanks, I'd just like a normal ice cream, please.
Sorry, we seem to have run out.
Oh. Stephen!
So you ran out of ice cream, Stephen. Where did it all go?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm going to start by giving you a little quiz to see what you've learnt about English grammar. Watch these 2 clips.
Isn't it brilliant? I've always wanted to spend the day in an ice cream van, Ash.
When I was a kid, I always dreamed of having my own ice cream van.
Stephen said, I've always wanted to spend a day in an ice cream van. What tense is that? Can you remember?
I've always wanted. It's the present perfect, isn't it?
Yes, well done. But Ashley said, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of having my own ice cream van. I always dreamed.
Past simple, right?
Okay. So why did you use the present perfect and Ashley use the past simple? Watch again.
I've always wanted to spend the day in an ice cream van, Ash.
When I was a kid, I always dreamed of having my own ice cream van.
Ah, I know this. It's because Ashley said, when I was a kid, isn't it?
Wow, Stephen, very good. He's right. Ashley said, when I was a kid. When we have a time in the past, when Ashley was a kid, we can't use the present perfect. That's why it was the past simple there. I dreamed. But Stephen didn't say a time in the past. He said, I've always wanted, in his whole life. And that's where we use the present perfect.
See, I have learnt something from you.
Very good. Present perfect again. I have learnt. Now, I've got another little test for you. What can you tell me about look? Different ways we use look.
Ooh, we've talked about this before. There's look at something.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, look, there's a customer coming.
Ah, well, look at these. Here are my new inventions.
So, they were both look. Look at that. What else?
Well, there's that looks nice, or that looks like a nice place.
Okay, here are 2 more clips like that.
This looks great. Thank you, Stephen. It doesn't look like there are many people around.
So that's, it looks great, look with an adjective, and it doesn't look like there are many people. Look like with a clause or with a noun. Any other looks for us?
Well...
How about these 2?
Don't worry about it, Tristan. Look, there aren't many people here. We'll keep an eye on everything. Look, you'd better come up here and help me with this food. I'm sure this is all wrong.
Ashley said, look, you'd better come up here. Why did she say look?
Well, it means sort of listen.
Look means listen?
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. We sometimes use look like that to get someone's attention. It does sort of mean listen. Now, I want to move from a look that means listen to a says that means is written.
What?
Watch this.
What was the name of the place?
It says here, Mr. Whippy Brighton. I guess it's a cafe here on the seafront, near the pier. That's what it says here.
It says here. Ashley's reading from her phone. It doesn't say anything, but we usually say it says in the newspaper or it says in this book.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. I've never thought about that. Why do we say it says and not it is written in a newspaper?
It says is a bit simpler than saying it's written, I guess. And listen to how we say it. Not it says, but it says here.
So look and say don't always mean look and say.
That's what I said.
Thanks, Rob. Now we've just got time to find out the answer to this week's Streetwise.
If your boss tells you you're sacked, what does this mean? You're getting a pay rise, you're losing your job, or you're moving to a new office. And the answer is, you're losing your job. You've been sacked.
I hope you got that. If not, better luck next time. Well, that's about it for this week.
Today we started by looking at some verbs without. Go out, try out, and help out. We also looked at a phrasal verb without. Run out of. We've run out of coffee. We don't have any coffee left. Or we've run out of time. Then we looked at some expressions you hear in a restaurant. Have you got a table for two? Are you ready to order? And can I take your order? These are useful expressions to remember. We also looked at the present perfect to talk about unfinished time. I've always wanted to go to Paris. I've always wanted is the present perfect. And we compared this to the past simple with a finished time expression. When I was a kid, I always wanted to go to Paris. I always wanted is the past simple. And finally, some expressions with look. That looks like a nice place, with a noun, and with an adjective, that looks great. Look. You see, we also use look to get someone's attention. Don't forget to visit our website for more help with your English.
Thanks, Rob. From Stephen, Rob and me, goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Stephen Walker.
I'm Ashley Walker, and this is Word on the Street.
In today's programme, the world of work. We've got our hands full helping a friend in a cafe.
Hi, can I take your order?
But managing the cafe turns out to be a real challenge. Stephen?
Don't worry, it's all under control. Where are my food orders?
And we get some tips from a successful young British businessman.
A cheese sandwich and a green salad, please.
No problem. And what would you like?
I'd like some carrot cake and a cup of tea, please.
I've got that. It shouldn't be long. Stephen? Are you okay, Stephen? What's going on?
Oh, don't worry, it's all under control. Where are my food orders?
Let me see. 1 cheese salad, 1 carrot sandwich and a green tea, I think.
Okay, I've got that. Cheese, carrot, tea, coming up.
Could I have a coffee? Coffee.
And I think I'll have the tomato soup, please.
Tomato soup. Coming up.
Hi, what would you like?
Don't worry about it, Tristan. Look, there aren't many people here. We'll keep an eye on everything.
Great, thanks guys. Oh, by the way, the cook's gone home sick, so if anyone orders any food, you can take care of things. Great, thanks guys. See you later. Bye.
This is going to be fun. How about you take the orders in the cafe and I'll be in the kitchen?
Are you sure, Stephen?
It'll be fine. I'll go make a start in the kitchen. You bring the orders to me.
Okay.
Hi, can I have...
Place.
Ah, it's good.
Have you got a table for two?
Yeah, sure. Over there.
Oh, perfect, thanks.
I'll be with you in a minute.
This looks great. Thank you, Stephen.
Ashley's been working harder recently, so I've invited her out for lunch.
He doesn't usually take me out for lunch.
Okay, come on. What shall we have?
Oh, I don't know. It all looks delicious. Maybe some soup. That looks so good.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Listen, sorry to ask this, but can you do me a favour?
Sure. Of course. What is it?
We've almost run out of coffee. I need to go to the supermarket to buy some more. I need someone to look after the place while I'm away. Would you mind?
Help out in the cafe? Well, I suppose so, if you're really stuck.
It's pretty quiet today. You probably won't have to do anything.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
It won't be for very long. Just 10 minutes. I've just got to pop out to the supermarket.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi and welcome to the programme. We both enjoy our work. As actors, we're always doing something different.
Yeah, you know, acting in the theatre or filming something for TV.
Yes, every working day is different. There's plenty of variety.
And variety, or using different materials, is important when you're learning. It makes things more interesting. Don't forget, you can follow each programme on our website. The address is here on the screen. And something to look out for? What does the first customer in the cafe order?
This week I took Ashley out for a really nice lunch.
Coffee.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi, guys. Great to see you.
Good to see you. We thought we'd come and try out your new